Good morning, Sensei.
Good morning.
We'd like to make a clip about your life,
Yes.
and we'd like to learn more about your life history.
Okay.
And let's start here.
Yes.
And can you tell us something about your early years?
Of my childhood.
Of your childhood, yes.
Okay. Let me start with I was born in Malaysia, a small city called Saramban, rural area, place called Rasa, in 1949. I was brought up among three children. I was the youngest in the family. My brother was the middle, he passed away. My sister, who is 80 over years old, I think somewhere about 87, 86, she's still alive with her family in Malaysia. So I was brought up as the last child. I was a very chubby young boy, very fat. And before going to school, my parents, we were in a middle class family. My father used to be working as a truck driver in the beginning and later by the British Army. We were under the British colony at that time. Malaysia was, before that, it was under the Japanese colony. Japanese took over Malaysia and later the British took over. So my father was later working for the British Army. Well, my father was influenced in martial arts. Little bit of martial arts, not very much. He was mostly practicing wrestling, which we call it sand wrestling or Gusti, the real name. It comes from India. So he used to dig a big place with the soft sand, sprinkle water on the sand to make it soft, and invite the neighboring children to take part and teach us wrestling. So I used to do this sand wrestling, or Gusti as you call it at that time, or even today they call it Gusti. And we used to wrestle around to defend ourselves. And I always used to be the winner because I was really overweight and fat, and I have the big advantage of winning. I was doing that when I was around 5 years old.
Okay, wow. And what were the first feelings about martial arts, about sand wrestling?
Well, I was not thinking much about martial arts. I didn't know what martial art is all about. And I was only thinking about, I want to defend myself, learn how to fight, and try to win over the other kids.
And what kind of a child were you? You said you were fatty, you were not very athletic, I think. And were you shy? Were you a white child?
Oh, I was a very quiet guy, not very active. I enjoyed eating food so much than doing anything else. But playing around with other kids was not much of a possibility because we didn't have much other kids nearby our home. So I used to be at that age, I should say, the only thing was this wrestling, which I practiced. I never did any other sport activities, and I was not an athletic kid either.
But you were eager?
Yes, I was eager to learn something and to practice to win other kids. Just about 2-3 neighbor children was around there, and not many other kids. So we didn't have much other things to play around other than this.
And can you say that your father were training you?
Yes, he used to show us some techniques, and then we used to wrestle around on the sand. So this didn't last for a very long time because we were always on the move from one place to another, shifting our home. So it was a short time, say like about 1 year or 1.5 years was this practice until we moved to another house, and we didn't have this opportunity to ring on the sand. So that was the end of my career until say about 6 years old. 5 I started, maybe 6.5, and 7 I start going to school. Yes.
And this would be the next chapter of another clip.
Yes.
The next time, the following time. And I thank you very much.
You're most welcome. I'll be eager to tell you more about my later years. Yes. So the first martial art which I engaged was in Gusti. That was mine. Thank you. Thank you for the nice interview. See you soon.
See you soon. And if you, dear viewer, have any questions about Sensei Measaras' life, you feel free to write it in the comments. Thank you very much and goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.